My name's Alicia Mclauchlan. I'm 25 years old. I race a 3/4 midget and a sprint car out of Nelson Speedway. I got involved and it's a long story, but I've never ever been to Speedway in my life before. Dad just randomly said to me one day, well, let's just try it. And I never knew what a 3/4 midget was. It was, Dad used to race stock cars years ago, super stocks, street stocks. I had no idea what any of that was. And we found a car on Trade Me and it fitted, so we decided to give it a go. I came from a motocross background and I had a few injuries and I didn't have the time to train every day. I was working full time and this was a little bit easier on the body, so it was just something that coincidentally we found and we just decided to give it a go. If you've never been to Speedway, then you would have never experienced a whole heap of adrenaline junkies, literally all just wanting to win. There's always crashes, there's always people, getting taken out, and there's mechanical failures, and you see drivers and if you don't win, you're gutted, and the crowd can feel it. The crowd go there to see the aggression, and they see the slide jobs happening around the outside, and they see in the super stocks and the stock cars, they see people blocking and people working together. I think the crowd really understand the racing and they appreciate, we're all of us drivers out there, all we want to do is win. So lots can happen on the track and there's a lot of entertainment out there, that's for sure. I love the people. I have a pretty cool group of younger kids. Every meeting they always there, as soon as racing's finished and the pits are open, they always come down and they want to get in the car. They've got in the car every meeting beforehand, but they still want to come down and they want to get in and they want to say, oh, I seen you do this, and it's just, I love the people and I just love the rush that you get out of it. Everyone's really happy to be there and they're really excited to be around you, and it's really cool. So I look a long way ahead, so 9 times out of 10 I seem to avoid most of the incidents and we get away with not a lot of damage, or I completely miss things. So we never seem to get a lot of damage, which is, I'm always finishing races and that's one of my biggest goals, and I don't think it's a goal that you can ever get rid of, because you want to finish races. When you're finishing races, you're consistent and your results are consistent. So I think that's probably my biggest asset. I would really like to podium at the War of the Wings. I'd love to podium this year, but I've got a lot more learning to do yet. I got 8th last year. We missed quite a few rounds due to racing the TQ at the same time, but this year we've pretty much committed to every round that we possibly can with the travelling to Invercargill and things like that. But yeah, I'd really love to podium, and that's my ultimate goal. And of course I want to win heat races and I want to be there battling with the top 3, because that's where all the fun happens. I think if you've got enough passion or love to be in your race cars and working on your race cars, I think that's really all you need, because at the end of the day it's only a hobby. As much as I hate saying that, and it does, your life revolves around it, but it is only a hobby. So if you've got passion there, you'll go far.